Hey, Casanova. Casanova. Happy day, and welcome to Leveraging Leads. This is a safe and supportive place to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link to get on the email list so that you can get a database of leads as well as a visibility tip. Yes. Thank you for being here. Go ahead and tap the screen. Go ahead and invest in the space. Let me know what you're grateful for. All right. So, in this space, we're going to do a couple things. And so, we want to build out your powerful introduction. And we want you to spend some time asking yourself, who am I? Who am I? And answering that question. We're also going to be doing gratitude. Gratitude is the highest form of consciousness. And we would love for you to go there with us so that you can feel comfortable asking yourself, who am I? Okay. All right. This is a jam-packed agenda where we're going to start with gratitude. Then we have our ingredients of a powerful introduction. Then after that, we're going to have examples of powerful introductions so that you can know exactly what one sounds like. And then we're going to have our leveraging leads lesson. Yes, you're going to get a quick lesson, an injection of information here in the space. And then the last thing is, if you have been studious during this time, we would love to have you come up and share who you are. Share that important and amazing I am statement that you have. Yes. All right. So we are excited today for you to be here. We are doing the powerful introduction. Hello, Big Thomas. Hello. I'm so happy you're here. What are you grateful for? Hello. Is that Quada? Hello. Thank you so much for being here and for investing in the space by tapping the screen. I appreciate that. Big Thomas is in the house. He's going to share his gratitude. So, Big Thomas, Keisha's here as well. Hello, Keisha. Welcome in. We are ready for you all's gratitude. So, please share your gratitude. Oh, wait a minute. Just a moment. I do not have my sound effects. I do not know why they're not up here for me. They're not here. Let me pull them up. Sound effects so that we can make sure that we are going to. All right, I'm ready, Keisha. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for today? All right, maybe you cannot speak. So we're going to go and see. I'm going to say what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that Big Thomas is in the live, that Keisha's here, and everybody else who is here checking out the Leveraging Leads today. This is a very fun and amazing quick space for us to do gratitude and declare who we are. Daily declaration. Okay, of who you are is vital to build confidence and call forth your desires. Yes, it is. Okay. So I am so grateful that you all are here. I'm grateful that it's getting warmer. It's getting warmer, you all. So we get to wear things that are a little bit, maybe some sundresses and get our toes out. Who's going to get their toes done so their toes can be cute? Yes. And you guys out there, you should get your toes done too, because it's nothing like a well maintained man. All right. So that's what I'm grateful for. All right. Let's see. Let's look at now that I got the sound effects going. Big Thomas says, I am grateful to be seen and not viewed. Come on. Yes, come on, seen and not viewed. I like that. Seen and not viewed. Do you know that most people really do want to be seen? Honey, you saying a whole lot with a few words, sir. Thank you so much, Big Thomas. Keisha, I see that you're listening in. Are you able to come off mute? There you go. Please.
How does that sound?
Yes, I can hear you. What are you grateful for?
So I am grateful for traveling grace and GPS, baby, because let me tell you something. This morning, something must have been going on that I didn't leave when I was supposed to leave. So now we had to pivot, and we are headed to a different location by way of a different location. So, yes, I love it. I love pivoting.
Pivoting and GPS. What else, Keisha, are you grateful for?
I got to see the sunrise. It was so beautiful. Like, it truly is the smallest things in the world that's kind of will get you every time.
You know what? I definitely agree with you. I agree with you. It is the small things, It doesn't take that much. Let's celebrate your gratitude. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Keisha, for sharing your gratitude today. Hello, Hard Hat. We're so happy that you're here. Go ahead and let us know what you're grateful for. We're happy to hear you, see you. And the viewer that is on Facebook or YouTube, hello there. Go ahead and let us know what you're grateful for. This is an action-packed space for you to do gratitude and for you to share your powerful introduction and to sit and think about that and come on in and share that. So now let me give you these ingredients of a powerful introduction. So the first, Keisha, I don't want to take over here. Did you want me to go ahead and share these things, or did you want to walk through them?
I got you. I'm ready.
Okay, well then let me be quiet. So yes, Keisha, go ahead.
Look, let me tell you something. I'm grateful that we have teamwork and we understand that sometimes things don't go to plan. So when you know who you are, and those are our ingredients that Erica has come up with of our powerful introduction. And the reason that we do this is so other people, it makes it easier when you're an entrepreneur or you're starting a business or you're pivoting and you're ready to launch into something new. You need to know who you are. Number one, who are you? That's the hook. That's your name. That's the essence of you. That's the pure essence. And then it is what you do. A lot of people lead with, hey, I am a lawyer or a doctor. We don't really care what you do until we know who you are. And then we want to know why. Then we're probably going to ask you, well, why did you choose that? And it's going to be a story, a pain point. It's like, who do you serve? Especially if it's doctors. Are you an OBGYN? Are you a urologist? So we don't know who we're sending your way. And then it's like, well, why do you serve them? I love to be a humanitarian. Okay, great. That sounds amazing. Now, there's 1,000 urologists around the world. Why would I send someone your way? And then you're going to tell me that you're the best urologist if they have this particular procedure. They will feel no pain because of where you've done this technique or you invented this or whatever that is. And I'll be like, wow, that's amazing. Now, how can that person get to you? And then you're going to let them know where they can get to you. So the address. My GPS is letting me know where I'm going to be in 4 hours, okay? So it is one of those things. If you have a website, let them drive the people there and let the website do the work that you're paying it to do. So those are the ingredients of a powerful introduction. I hope that you have written them down. If you have not, start with the link on the Clubhouse. That will help you get started. Then do your Thrive plan. And then come on back and listen to the replay. We'll talk about it all over again tomorrow at 7:30. But you're going to hear an awesome example from Miss Erica Kessie.
Yes, I am the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am good. I'm a multi-potentialite, multifaceted mommy. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. Yes. As the CEO and therapist of Your Goal Concierge, we offer a plethora of options for leaders to find their right fit solutions. Yes, we would like for you to those mom energy leaders, those are the fixers, the helpers, maybe experiencing imposter syndrome or burnout, maybe even neglecting themselves while they're serving others. Yes, I'm talking to you out there, mom energy leader. Go on over to www.yourgoalconcierge.com. I know exactly what it is or what it feels like to be that mom center energy leader. And I have learned how to command my thriving, which is how you can go get your Thrive plan. It's a complimentary Thrive plan at that website, www.yourgoalconcierge.com. And as you're there, take a gander at all the other options that are there. And if you would like to spend time with me, I would love to launch and lift you to your right fit solutions.
Awesome. Great. I love listening to Erica's introduction, especially when she puts the good in there. So I am the Keisha Johnson. I am a loyal, grateful, silly connoisseur of light, love, and laughter. I live unapologetically and authentically me through financial literacy, advocacy, as well as travel. Did you know that 23% of your health can be reduced of dying if you take one trip a year? But then you'd be like, Keisha, how can I take that one trip a year? Oh, let's sit down and let's look at your budget. As the Forever KJ, a luxury brand that helps you get your travel and financial needs together, we would love to sit down and talk to you and figure out how we can make those plans come together. Please visit me at www.theforeverkj.com and put in their financial needs analysis. Oh, girl, send me somewhere nice. Or once you get your Thrive plan, you need to do a Thrive experience. We can put one of those together as well. Thank you.
Yes, Keisha.
I think I now know why I wait on the music where Tara gets excited. Like that's truly her. It's like, okay, that's my moment to now start talking again. So let's talk about what our leverage and leads lesson is. Planning for the unexpected. This is important, and I don't know why it has just hit me. It could be because of the things that has happened. But I was listening to someone about their business. It may have been a commercial or ad or something, and it says, if you leave, does your business leave too? And I was like, And it got me thinking about what you and I were doing, Erica, when I was doing my business success assessment, and we went over where my bleeds were financially, and I was like, oh girl, like I was super excited about that. And then I was starting to make the changes. So I made the changes. I stopped some subscriptions. I combined some things. I used some free resources. It was a learning curve to doing all that, but I saved an average just in 3 months of about $700. That's amazing, right? But now this $700 goes where? So this brings me back to what the lesson is. If I go away, if I'm no longer here, have I prepared my business structure correctly to where my daughter could have taken that additional $700, brought in somebody else that could read my business plan, continue to operate the business, and she just get money? So we have to think about that. We insure everything. Have we insured that our business will be our legacy? Have we sat down and talked to someone about a key man policy, which is a policy that the business insures you? And if something happens, the beneficiary, said business, then turns around and can hire a CEO or a COO to keep the business going. If that's your desire, is to have a business that runs after you're no longer running the business. And you can't really do that as a solopreneur, which is why you should come to the Women's Conference in Tulsa on June the 12th. It's going to be an amazing conference because it's things like this that you're as business people probably hadn't even thought about, because most of us ain't ran a business before. This is our first time stepping out on faith to run a business, and you know nothing about business, and no one is sitting really telling you, oh, you need to do this or you should do that. So just an idea, to consider, but that is one of the things that the Forever KJ does. We look at things like that where Erica looks and pulls back your business curtain to see what's wrong, what's right, what can be improved, what's more efficient. I can then say, okay, now that you got your curtain pulled back, you fix those things. Now let's ensure your business is doing correct. It's going to grow correctly and live beyond you, if that's what you choose. So it's always a choice. Miss Erica, what's your thoughts?
Yes, it is definitely always a choice. I would say that Big Thomas says, I can't take a trip every year. I wanted to know if you wanted to address that.
Big Thomas, so the thing about it is you actually can take a trip every year. It is about sitting down and budgeting and realistically working the plan backwards. If it's a financial thing, that's why we do financial needs analysis to see my goal is to take one trip a year and I want to spend X amount of dollars. That's what we actually can sit down and do. The other thing is not taking trips increases your chances of heart disease. Not taking trips and leaving PTO time on the table makes your company an extra. I think the young lady did the calculations, because I was like 60% of Americans leave PTO so many hours on the she was HR, and she was saying how many hours that was of PTO time and what that amounted to in revenue for the company. And when you pass away because you didn't take that one trip, they're gonna hire. They got a sign for a now hiring sign. Wait just for you. And that's the other thing I do. I show you how to turn a passion into a business, or how to make an extra $500 to $1,000 doing something as simple as talking about financial literacy. But that's why you go to the foreverkj.com and fill out, hey, I need to be able to take a trip with you. That's what your desire is. We'll set a one-on-one and figure out how we can make that happen.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for addressing that. I know for me, I just moved from Tulsa over to, from Rochester over to Tulsa. And it was a road trip, right? And the only money I spent was on the hotel rooms that I booked ahead of time. And they were not like, the most expensive hotel rooms. I got one for $85, but I always been booking hotels. So I'm like at a genius level, because if you just book and you go like on little small road trips, you then are not going to have to, you get discounts, you get the breakfast, you'll get things that will make it an easier trip for you the more that you decide to take trips. So I get a hotel room's about $80. I got one that was $120 the other time, and then the max $120. And then I just drove 5 hours, and then just being in the car and being with yourself really makes a huge difference for people. Okay, that's a time for you to just, you can't do anything but drive. You listen to music. You could be talking to somebody who's in the car with you or not. But the only thing you got to do is to move and get to the destination. And so it allows you to get some epiphanies and some understanding. Now you may decide, okay, I want to do plane rides. Okay. Well, then that's what there's certain things you would go through to actually do those as well. But it is possible. And when she says trips, She's also talking about it could be a trip to your local hotel and staying there for 3 days. It is about you actually taking time for yourself, away from the grind, away from the pressure. I want to tell you all about a client that came back to me after she went to the I'm sorry, is it called Blue Ridgeway? Blue
Ridge Mountain, Mount Ridge.
Yes.
Georgia? Georgia?
No, I think it was in North Carolina or South Carolina. It's a Blue Ridge.
Yeah.
You know what? You stick with Keisha and I, Big Thomas. You will be. Like, it ain't that hard. Like, it really isn't.
But you gotta start with. So this starts now doing the Thrive Plan, but you have to book the session. We can tell you every day what we can do for you, and you have to book the session. So start with the Thrive Plan to see where it is, and if it's just a trip, then start with a vacation, a staycation. I mean, have you really been a tourist in your city?
Yes.
A lot of people haven't.
They haven't.
And I mean, when I say a trip, I'm talking about getting up early, Ubering to the location is what we did. We Ubered downtown Nashville. Now, mind you, I grew up in Nashville, but I Ubered downtown, so we didn't have to worry about parking. I've done the hop on and off tour. I went to all the quote unquote tourist spots. I laughed. I took so many pictures. I'm listening to historical facts about my own city. Like, it was an amazing day. I had drink. I had went to there was some distilleries along the way. There were some wineries along the way. Old cars. I didn't even know Nashville was a part of the automotive. Like, that was so much, but it was just a day. And it cost me $60, I think, for the ticket and whatever I spent to eat. Maybe $150, maybe. So it doesn't have to be much, but that means that you're not also planning for it. So let's say that you want to plan for it now. All right, so set up your high yield interest account online, and then you're going to put $10 a paycheck in there and let it sit. Then you're going to look at the calendar for next year, and you're going to pick out a date. You're going to circle that date. Then you're going to calculate it up, and we're going to walk it all the way back. And now we know we need $4,000 from this date to that date, which means I need to be putting away this amount of money for this amount of time. It's going to yield a 3.5%. So it ain't going to double, but it's going to give me about $2. But it's better than putting in a savings account that's not going to give me number 3 pennies. I'm just saying, we got to work smarter. And we have to get the vocabulary of can. We can do it.
Come on.
You just have to do it.
Speak.
And when I mean do it, is book the appointment. Like, every time you get on the app that you're on, there's a creator that says just post the content. They don't. It doesn't matter. Just keep posting. You're coming, which is like 95% of the task is you're showing up every morning. So you're hungry for it. Now it's like, how do I move? You're just paralyzed. So now that's it. Go to the website, book the Thrive, do the Thrive Plan. That was liberating. And then come to me and just say, Keisha, I just need this. I'm off this date on this time. I want to book a hotel away. It's easy. Like, the thing that you have to do is book it. So
yeah.
I love you,
welcome
Thomas,
in.
that you are so open to learning and to being better and to taking care of yourself, because that's the thing. These little mini vacations, they're not just like a mini vacation. They are mental health well checks. They are hospitalization for your mind. And you got to go sometimes just to get refreshed. I do it quarterly. By the way,
it is so true. It really does work. The lady who I was talking to, who I sent, because I have a thing called I'm right now in the Thrive Oasis, And it has expanded to be, with the influence of Keisha, to be a Thrive Oasis experience where it can be in your city, but it's important to knock off the pressures and the dust from your mind and from yourself by getting away from it all, to reset yourself so that you will have this I can way of thinking. I'm thriving way of living and thinking, instead of I can't, or I'm not understanding, or I can't, or I don't think I can do that, or I'm fearful. No, you have to believe. You have to believe, and it takes just going and being with yourself. Okay. And then another thing, a lot of people say, oh, I'll be able to later. No, it's important for you to do that for yourself today, like just one day. And when I say that, we all, even if you work at a job, they give you at least a day or two off, right? Like, unless they're working you every single day and then you got another job that you go to or something like that, you have set up your own life to be a hamster wheel. But usually they give you at least one day, right? One day. You can just say that one day I am going to act like I'm on vacation. So then you can get to a life. Then you can get to a life where your life is a vacation, honey. I know mine is. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. I was singing real loud in the mirror earlier today, and I'm about to go figure out how to get on one of these Lime scooters, because y'all heard about my car. So now I got to figure out how I'm going to get where I'm going without a car. So here we go. We out here trying something new. And it's important to try things new. It's very good for your brain to try new things and to be uncomfortable and still do it. Because if you continue to stay exactly where you are, talking about what you gonna do, okay, what you finna do, what you think you about to do, then you're going to stay in that state. You have to be thinking towards where you're going. Always, always be delusional about this thing, and audacious. Actually, we just had a talk last night. That is Eternity Sledge, one of our partners of the Mom Conference. She has a GLAD framework. One thing we do here is gratitude. That's how we begin it. Then logistics. What are the steps that you need to take? Then audacious. Be audacious about this thing. Have audacity. And then lastly, delusional. You have to think beyond what you think that you can do. Even more than that, you got to dream. So Keisha, that's my 2 cents. That's what I wanted to say today. Thank you for the Leveraging Leads lesson. Thank you so much, Big Thomas, for, again, you're right, Keisha, his vulnerability and engaging with us here in this space. Hello, everyone else. Happy day to you. Is there anything else that you wanted to say, Keisha?
That is all. You guys create a thriving rest of your day.
Yes. All right, you all. Goodbye.